You know, one thing I really love and appreciate about my boyfriend is he's consistent with the little things, and that's really what matters. The consistency shows you it's not performative, and he's doing it because he really cares about me. You know, he's been doing it since day one. I'm on the phone with him, telling him, I want a Ninja Creamy. I want to make my own sorbet. I want to make my own non dairy ice cream. You know, I was like, I'd like to have a Ninja Creamy. And that's all I said. Ninja Creamy shows up at my door. I didn't even know it was coming. Somebody was at my gate. I was like, who at my gate? I didn't invite anybody over. It's somebody dropping off a Ninja Creamy for me. He ordered it for me. That's it. Like, I don't have to do like orange peel theories on him. Like, this is the orange peel theory. Like, the fact that I say I want something and the next day it's at my door. I love that.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
AyeQ! AyeQ! This is what and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.
A few moments later.
Hey you guys, so I recently broke up with my boyfriend and I didn't think that I was going to share this experience or this story just because it's not that big of a deal and it's kind of private too, but I decided to share it because I felt like the girls really needed to hear about this. So there are two major points I'm going to make and I'm going to try to keep this very short. So number one, the way that God has carried me throughout this breakup is really nothing short of amazing and unbelievable. Usually after a breakup, I'm a mess. Like, I've been known to cry in the club over a breakup. Like, I'm telling you, days, weeks, and the fact that that has not been my experience this time is only because of God. And I've been really trying to get back to my relationship with him first and foremost, so that he is leading my relationships from now on. Number two is I feel like a lot of times when we all see these breakup stories, especially coming from the woman's perspective, it's always like this horror story, like, the stuff that she's been through and what he put her through and all the stuff that she put up with. And we all look at her like, girl, why was you in that relationship? Like, why did you stay? But when I tell you guys that that's not my experience at all, like, it just wasn't. My ex was a great guy. Like, even after we broke up, still sending me flowers to my apartment.
Fellas, it never fails. A bird always makes her way back to the streets, bro. Look, in case some of you guys don't know how to spot a bird, if a chick is on a podcast, if a chick does TikTok, if a chick does TikTok, bro, I'm telling you, she is for the streets. Now, this chick right here just showed us how much of a good guy her boyfriend was. Now she's making a video explaining the reason why she broke up with him. And then she said he's a great guy. These type of chicks don't want a good guy, bro. Stop wasting y'all time. They're going to use y'all, drain y'all energy, power up, and return back to the streets. It's inevitable. That's all they're going to do with a good guy. Brag about the nice things that he's doing for them, but he's not intoxicating them. And that's the problem, bro. Now, I bet you she about to tell us how much of a good guy he was, but it just wasn't the right guy. And if you notice, one thing about a woman, bro, whenever a woman do some evil shit, she's going to put God in there. Somehow she's going to either turn herself to God or put God into it. She's going to bring God into it because she know you just used a man, a good man. And then when you get tired of him, you dismiss him. That's crazy.
Three of you in the room right now. You better look in my eyeballs. We ain't afraid of you, you stinking witch. You devil worshiping Satanist witch. We cast you out in the name of Jesus Christ. We break your spells. We break your curse. We got your first name. We got your last name. We even got an address for one of you. You so much as cough wrong, and I'll expose you in front of everybody in this tent, you stinking witch.
You know, like just a great guy, but for somebody else. And we didn't break up because of anything that he did to me, anything that I found out or anything that I did to him. We literally broke up because just of small things that led me to understand that this was not my husband. And so I needed to make room for my husband by exiting that relationship.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
But I'm telling you, the way that he treated me within this relationship was so good. He's raised my standard. And you guys know that my standards were already high to begin with. But my ex treated me so well in our relationship that it was like, if the next guy, he's made it harder for the next guy. Because if the next guy isn't coming like my ex or better, then off the rip, you can get to stepping. Like,
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
so, you know, breakups don't always have to be this, oh, I'm learning a hard lesson or I went through some traumatic experience. Not every relationship is going to end up in a marriage. And the ones that don't end up in marriage doesn't mean that it has to be messy or, you know, as long as you're upholding your standards within the relationship, it should be a positive experience. And honestly, my relationship was a positive experience. And I'm telling you, like, I have nothing bad to say about him. And we're still friends. We still talk and everything. But I just don't feel like the girls hear that often about a relationship that you get out of that has raised your standards. That like,
What?
he's treated me so well, like the next guy's gonna be hard for him, you know? So I just wanted you guys to hear that because not every breakup is a horror story and not every breakup is some hard learning lesson. Some breakups are really because you're just maturing and you want different types of relationships and you want different types of relationships.
It's an evil world we live in.
You hear this shit, man. The bottom line is this chick just used a good man and got rid of him. That's all she's saying is like, he wasn't really my type, but he was tricking. So why not use him? And that's why I tell y'all dudes all the time, bro. Don't feed the birds. Y'all don't be listening though. And I tell you guys all the time, bro, treat a bird like a bird. A chick like her, you don't commit to a chick like this. You smash and dash. You have your fun and move around. This chick is not looking for a boyfriend. This chick is evil, bro. All she's gonna do is use the fuck out of you. She might use you for content or she might use you for your money. Treat a bird like a bird. Understand a bird motive. If you listen to this chick, bro, this chick is for the streets. Do she sound feminine to you? Do she sound like wifey material? Sad, man. Fellas, open your eyes out here, fam, and learn how to spot a bird. Facts.